Hi ladies, I'm here today with a quick video to show you a notebook that I altered and it is sitting on its side. I'm actually trying out my new iPad, trying to take video with it to see how it turns out because it's pretty easy to sync it up with YouTube. So I'm trying it out and seeing how it works. But anyway, this is a notebook that I altered and I made it for Miss Miranda. She's Miss Liberty 25 on here. And this is just a notebook to go with the box that I'm going to send her. So I wanted to show it to you. Now it started out as one of these albums, and these I got from Michael's, and it's just in the industrial chic section. And I don't know how much they were, but they were on clearance for like $1.49, so I just got all the ones they had left. I think they had like 4 or 5 left, so I just grabbed all of them, just, you know, to have to alter. And they're just plain white thin paper on the inside, but you know, they're cute to alter, so I just grabbed a bunch of those, and I altered one of them using lots and lots of metal pieces. The way that I made the base for this, I started out by gessoing the whole thing with a couple of coats of gesso, because as you can see, this one also started out this bright blue color. So I added a couple of layers of gesso, and then I went through with my texture paste and I added texture to a lot of the corners, and I did some masking with the texture, and then on the back I did a lot of texture as well. There's some in the corner, and then some different doily pieces, and then in the corner as well. And after I went over the book with the molding paste or the texture paste, I went through and I gessoed it again, and then I put a coat of acrylic paint on there, white acrylic paint, and I went through and sprayed it. I reorganized my Lindy's sprays recently, so now I'm really into using them again, but I used some of the walnut sprays. One of them was scintillating silver, and the other one was moonlit mulberry, and so I went through and sprayed the whole thing with those, and then it was almost just a little too shimmery, so I went back over it with white acrylic paint, which is kind of how you have this, almost this tawny color here, because it soaked up the walnut stain ink. And then I went through and inked everything with black soot, and I rubbed antique gold rub and buff on different parts of the book as well. But that's where all the different colors come in. You know, here you see the acrylic paint. I went over it after I sprayed the whole thing, and as you can see, it turned out really shimmery. And I liked it, but it almost was like overkill. So I went back over it with some acrylic, and then, like I said, the black soot, and then the antique gold rub and buff. So that's where, like I said, all the colors come in. And what I did then was I just kind of crumpled up some different little pieces of paper and ephemera here and glued them onto the corner, and the same thing with the corner up here. And then the middle, of course, is just a ton of metal pieces, and I used the E6000 glue, and this was really fun to make because it was almost like a collage, but with metal, and I just grabbed a whole bunch of the metal pieces I had and just threw them all in there, because I know that she really likes the metal pieces, and you know, I hope that she likes how this turned out. And I've got an M back here for Miranda, and then a little domino. And just, I'm not going to go over all the different things I used, because if you guys look at it, I'm sure you know what they are. It's all from that industrial chic collection, or from the found objects, or whatever that's called, from the bead landing section at Michael's. And then there's some Tim Holtz stuff in there as well, and just some odds and ends that I had. So that's basically what it is, and I'll go ahead and show you the inside. I didn't do a whole lot because I figured she would use it for a notebook or a sketchbook, or, you know, maybe not use it at all. She is welcome to rip off this cover and use it for something else, but, you know, I went ahead and just did the inside. Here, this is the stamp that I just got from Jamie, and it says Handmade with Love. Really cute lawn fawn stamp, and it gave me a chance to use some embossing powder that I had got, but had not had a chance to try out. It's like a, let me see if I can get it over here. It's like it's supposed to be a shabby embossing enamel, and it's got lots of different like glitters and pinks and whites in here. And so I like the way it turned out. It's really, I like that pink color. And then there's another embossed paper back here, and just lots of different things. And then this stamp. I found this stamp, and I had no idea that it had a stamp with chicken wire, but I was so excited when I found it. So I used just that stamp and, you know, tore it into pieces. And then this is just the cover page, and she can write something there if she wants. But, you know, on the inside it's just a bunch of blank paper. And the only thing I did to the paper really is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, I inked it with, let me see if I can get a different angle. I inked it with the frayed burlap, and then I rubbed antique gold on the edges, kind of like those old books, you know? And I did that on all the sides, like the gilding on the old books. And then the back is just, you know, pretty plain. It's just some different pieces from the romance novel paper collection and some more embossed inks. And then just a piece of lace and, you know, ribbon here. I didn't want anything too bulky because, you know, she needs to be able to close it. And then here is just a little tag, and I just wrote handmade for Miranda, Love Gisela. That way she can remember who made it for her. But anyway, that's it. And I apologize for the weird angle. I'm working on getting, you know, used to this thing and seeing if there's any way I can stand it up. But I'm pretty happy with the video quality, so I'm still testing it out. You know, if it's really fuzzy or terrible quality, make sure you leave a comment below, because it could just be, you know, rose-colored glasses or something that I'm seeing it through. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Miranda, I hope you like this. And like I said, I will not be offended at all if you just rip the cover off and use it for something else, but hopefully you can use it for something. So thanks, guys. Have a great evening. Bye.